Hello, everyone, and welcome to this 34th episode of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. I am Isaac Sacolick, or NY Ike on Twitter, and I'm remote today reporting from our home away, where we go every season. And I hope with the summer ending, you are giving your teams time and your people time away from their work and their responsibilities, because we all know we don't want teams to burn out. And in this episode, I am sharing 3 activities that you can do with your hybrid working teams so that they don't burn out. Let's get started. So let's take a step backward, because all summer long, I've been sharing secrets about how to accelerate digital transformation. I've talked about where to look for IT teams that may lack a sense of urgency, and more specifically around agile teams, and shared 3 symptoms and 3 remedies for agile teams that lack a sense of urgency. I talked about detractors in agile, and more specifically 7 different types of leadership detractors to digital transformation, and shared all these secrets as 3 of the 4 components around accelerating transformation and creating force multipliers. I still owe you a promise. I'm talking about using feedback loops. But a lot of this is talking about asking people to work harder, work faster, work smarter, safer, and more innovative. And when you do that for sustainable and long periods of time, it can really burn teams out and burn good people out. So in the next slide, I'm going to share 3 different activities, particularly for hybrid teams, so that you can avoid burning them out. So the key to avoiding burnout in teams and with people is to create de-stressing activities. These are activities that bring them outside of their work responsibilities and all the pressure and stress, and let them feel human again. Now, this isn't easy when we're working remotely and when we're working with hybrid teams in particular. So I'm going to share 3 different activities that you can do with them today. First, I think it's really important to discuss activities and travel in particular that interest your employees. This can be going to the beach, it could be visiting cities that they've been to that they want to go to. For some, it's outdoor activities, and for others, it might be the arts. These are all pictures that I've taken on my trips over the years, and I could tell you more people respect and understand me as a leader by opening up and asking them to share their experiences and what they love about living in this world. Number 2 is to talk about food and what people like to cook and what they like to eat. And in particular, we used to host these potluck lunches when we were all on site, and they still can be done when you're working as a hybrid team. Ask people to make a dish of their favorite cuisine or something they like to cook, bring it to lunch, and host a Zoom and an on-site session for those that are in the office to share not only what they're eating, but why they love it and how to make it. Again, it's to foster collaboration and community in places where it's really hard to do, and breaking bread is one of the easiest ways to do that. Now, the third area gets into an area near and dear to my heart. It gets into reading and learning. And there are lots of different ways to do that. Today, I'm going to share with you 4 books that I hope you will consider reading. And if you have a book club at your organization, think about sharing with them these books. Now, this book comes from one of my favorite actors, Alan Alda, who is the star in MASH, and he talks about how to use improv, comedic improv, in a business sense. And I think this is really important for those of you who want to speak or want to have leadership roles, but I think it also leads to a lot of fun activities that you can do with your teams. Now, second book, if you are doing any kind of book club where you're talking about innovation, this is a new book. It just came out this week. I wrote a chapter of it, so I'm one of the 60 leaders of innovation featured in it. It is a free book, and you can get access to it at 60leaders.com. So I hope you'll pick that up, share it with your reading club, and also have a discussion around what you've learned from 60 really inspirational leaders. Third, when you want to talk about technology, this is actually one of my favorite books that has published over the last couple years. It was written pre-COVID, so there's a few asterisks that I think you have to put in there, but it really talks about what's going to happen in different areas of technology, from medical to transportation to analytics and machine learning and AI. And it has a very realistic spin, talking about what companies are doing today and what they're planning for over the next 4 to 10 years. Hence the title, The Future is Faster Than You Think. And then lastly, if you have not picked up a copy and read and shared information about my book, Driving Digital, I hope that you will do that. And the link starcio.com/DD is an easy way to get access to the Amazon page for it. Thank you today for participating in ways to not only de-stress your team, but also activities to work with them to really improve their collaboration and their love for each other and being able to work together. If you want more information around de-stressing activities, about hybrid work, and about digital transformation, please sign up for my newsletter, the Driving Digital newsletter, starcio.com/5nyike/EP34. And I hope to see you at the next episode of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. Have a great day.